North Korea is officially a single-party state led by the Workers' Party of Korea, WPK, under the leadership of its supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. While there is no official title of president in North Korea, the country's highest office is held by the supreme leader, who is the head of state, government, and military. Kim Jong-un was born on January 8, 1983, as the third son of Kim Jong-il, the former supreme leader of North Korea. He attended school in Switzerland under a pseudonym, and then returned to North Korea to begin his military and political training. After his father's death in 2011, Kim Jong-un was declared the new supreme leader of North Korea. Kim Jong-un has been known for his efforts to solidify his power within the regime and pursue a program of nuclear weapons development. His rule has also been marked by human rights abuses and political repression. There have been some notable events in Kim Jong-un's life, including his marriage to Ri Sol-ju, whom he met while they were both studying in Switzerland. The couple has at least 3 children together, although their exact number and ages are not publicly known. In February 2019, Kim Jong-un made history by becoming the first North Korean leader to meet with a sitting U.S. president, when he met with Donald Trump in Hanoi, Vietnam. The summit was aimed at advancing denuclearization negotiations between the two countries, but ultimately ended without a deal. Overall, the life and story of North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, is one of authoritarian rule, nuclear ambition, and human rights abuses. His leadership style and policies have been highly controversial, both domestically and internationally. In addition to his controversial policies and actions, there have been numerous rumors and reports about Kim Jong-un's personal life. These include reports about his weight, health, and rumored plastic surgery. There have also been reports about his love of basketball and his friendship with former NBA star Dennis Rodman. Kim Jong-un's rule has also been marked by a cult of personality, which portrays him as a near-divine figure and has been used to reinforce his grip on power. This cult of personality includes songs, posters, and monuments dedicated to the leader, and even a state-created legend that he was born on a sacred mountain and could control the weather. While there have been some signs of change and reform under Kim Jong-un, such as limited economic liberalization and increased engagement with the outside world, North Korea remains one of the most closed and repressive countries in the world. The country's human rights record has been criticized by the United Nations and other international organizations, and there are ongoing concerns about the well-being of the North Korean people under Kim Jong-un's rule. Kim Jong-un's leadership has also been marked by a series of high-profile purges, including the execution of his own uncle, Jang Song-thaek, in 2013, and the assassination of his half-brother, Kim Jong-nam, in 2017. These events have contributed to a climate of fear and instability within the North Korean regime. Despite his controversial reputation, Kim Jong-un has sought to project a more approachable image in recent years, appearing in public with his wife and children and engaging in diplomacy with South Korea and the United States. However, his commitment to denuclearization and human rights reform remains uncertain, and many analysts believe that his ultimate goal is to preserve his regime and maintain his grip on power at all costs. The future of North Korea under Kim Jong-un's leadership remains unclear, but one thing is certain: his rule has had a significant impact on the country and its people, both in terms of its policies and its place in the world. One of the defining characteristics of Kim Jong-un's rule has been his pursuit of nuclear weapons and the development of North Korea's ballistic missile program. Under his leadership, North Korea has conducted a series of nuclear tests and has made significant progress in its missile technology, which has raised concerns about regional and global security. Kim Jong-un has also prioritized economic development and modernization in recent years, with the launch of several economic initiatives aimed at increasing economic growth and improving living standards for North Koreans. These initiatives include the Byungjin Line, a policy that calls for simultaneous development of the country's nuclear weapons program and economy, as well as the New Strategic Line, announced in 2018, which focuses more on economic development and less on nuclear weapons. Despite these efforts, North Korea remains one of the poorest and most isolated countries in the world, with a significant portion of its population living in poverty and lacking access to basic necessities like food, water, and healthcare. Overall, Kim Jong-un's leadership has been marked by a complex mix of policies and actions, including nuclear weapons development, economic modernization, and political repression. The future of North Korea under his rule remains uncertain, but his impact on the country and the region will undoubtedly be felt for years to come. Another notable aspect of Kim Jong-un's leadership has been his approach to international relations. While his regime has been highly confrontational and aggressive towards the United States and other Western countries, he has pursued a more conciliatory approach with neighboring South Korea, including high-level meetings and a joint team at the 2018 Winter Olympics. Kim Jong-un has also developed close ties with China, North Korea's main ally and economic benefactor. While his relationship with Chinese President Xi Jinping has been strained at times, the two leaders have maintained close ties and have worked to strengthen economic and diplomatic relations between their countries. Despite these efforts at engagement, North Korea's relationship with the international community remains highly contentious. The country is subject to a range of international sanctions due to its nuclear weapons program and human rights abuses, and there are ongoing concerns about the potential for conflict and instability in the region. In recent years, Kim Jong-un has made efforts to increase his presence on the world stage, including a series of summits with U.S. President Donald Trump and other high-level officials. However, his ultimate goal remains unclear, and his leadership is likely to continue to be a major source of uncertainty and concern in the region and beyond. Another key aspect of Kim Jong-un's rule has been his use of propaganda and censorship to control the flow of information within North Korea. The regime strictly controls the media, and only allows state-approved news and information to be disseminated. This has helped to create a highly isolated and insular society, in which North Koreans have little access to information about the outside world. In addition to controlling the media, Kim Jong-un's regime has also created a vast network of political prisons and forced labor camps, where an estimated 80,000 to 120,000 people are believed to be held.